up, YouTube? Wait. Oh, make sure you read the comments.
Yeah.
We are waiting for someone to come into the room.
Well, who that's coming in?
Let's see. Nobody's in here yet. So while we're waiting on people to
Oh,
come
let me
into the
share it to the
room,
group.
oh, we're live. Jason's gonna share it. We already got one person in here. But hey, Miss Pearl. She's the first one in here. We are coming to you guys live, and we are going to be doing a motivational Saturday, and we're also going to be doing the King DRodge challenge. And what else did I put on the video? I forgot.
Huh?
Level up in trucking. So before we get started, Jason's over there. He's sharing all the plugs.
I'm resting.
And
I gotta get out
before we
before
get
one.
started, we're gonna say happy birthday to Jason because
y'all ain't.
today is his birthday. Today we did a lot of stuff. We went out to eat, so we're just now settling in. But before we get started, did you enjoy your birthday today?
But yeah, I enjoyed my birthday.
Right. What was the best part about today?
Um, the gifts.
The gifts. The gifts.
Yeah.
Okay. His mom made him a caramel cake, so he posted that picture on Facebook. It was delicious. But let's read some of these comments. Ed
Hey,
Samuel,
put
he
the
said
people down in
happy
the room first.
birthday.
You act like
Right,
there's
it's
a million people in
18.
here.
It's 18 people. That's enough.
Oh.
If one person, let me put this back so y'all can see all of us and keep this still. I'm trying to read the comments. That's why I keep bringing it in. But Ed said happy birthday. Also, you guys are seeing Kat. She's not asleep. We just
Yeah,
woke her up because
she
she's been
up
asleep
chilling.
all day. Look at the twins. You supposed to be reading the comments.
Ain't
What is
nobody
they
saying
saying?
nothing yet.
I see some
Hey, Big Home,
faces.
appreciate the birthday shout outs. Light Bright, Miss Pearl, Ed Samuels.
Happy birthday,
From
40
This Beat
Shades.
Trucking. 40
Um,
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
We making that truck
Eugene.
show.
You got Eugene Osborne. What's up? Buster Brown. What's up? Happy birthday. It was a pleasure meeting you. Miss Pearl, we did not even do our truck show recap, but why didn't we do that? Because he's
I still
holding
got the
all
footage.
he's
I
holding
just
all
ain't
of the
uploaded
footage
yet.
hostage.
Yeah, I just
So
ain't uploaded yet.
by the time we release that footage, it's gonna be like the next truck show. But we enjoyed meeting everybody. Since we don't know if we're gonna drop that footage or not, maybe we're gonna keep it for like a keepsake for ourselves for when we, memorable videos for when we went to the truck stop. I'm sorry, the truck show. But we did enjoy it. We had fun. We enjoyed meeting all of the people and just finding out how a lot of people are very genuine in person. It says I need to do my
Appreciate that,
Gats
Robert
recap
Wallace. She
too.
said,
I'm so
thanks
late.
for the information
Uh,
you given.
Yeah, awesome. No problem. But I'm not even gonna do the recap on this video. Maybe I'll do it later. I had so much stuff to say as far as like meeting all of the different truckers, but we're not gonna do that on this video because I can talk about the truck show and what I did all day. We got 27 people in here. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button while you're in here before we get started. I kind of like cut him out of the video because I'm trying to like balance the phone
I'm tired
and
anyway. I
her.
want folks to be tired. I gotta
Right.
get up at 4 o'clock.
He has to leave. Weren't you just here Monday?
Yeah.
How is it that this guy is? That's
I'll
what
be
we're gonna
back.
talk
I'll be
about.
back Wednesday.
So that's one of the things that we're going to be talking about today. The fact that you guys know that we're owner operators and he left Monday and I can't even drop my I was going to do a trucking vlog with me saying that he was leaving Monday and now he's back. He's been here since what, yesterday?
Yep.
Since yesterday, and he's about, so it's kind of almost like he's here twice a week. But we live in an area where it's easy for him to get home. So he's home like twice a week because most of his loads pass through the house. You're supposed to be reading comments.
And ain't nothing coming through.
If you guys have any questions for us before we start doing our shout outs, it's currently 31 people in here. What you talking about? What is you talking about? Detroit. It says stack bundles. Thank you. Say hi. She looked like she about to have a fit. I'm trying to balance her rock head. Like, girl, you got a rock head. Let's see. Right, Stacks in the building. You know, when we do our live videos, we try not to take them over an hour long, so that's what our time frame is. And what? Hold up now.
She won't talk.
What is
Go
going
ahead,
on?
then. You got something to say?
Exactly. So it says, right, stack bundles in the building. Let me sit her up because she hates slouching down. Jason, hold the phone so I can turn her over. Okay. All right. It says 30, 29. Somebody dipping in and out of the building. Dipping in and out of the building. Okay, great. We trying to balance life and you guys at the same time. So, let's get started. So first, as you guys know, there's King DRodge. He dropped a challenge on all of the YouTubers over, what was that, last week or over the weekend? And
he did about a couple of days ago.
Yeah, a few days ago. And first, we would like to say thank you to, well, I'll let Jason do it because these were his shout outs that he was going to do. But the challenge is about...
DRodge is a very positive dude. He really positive guy. You know, go check the guy out. The guy is doing real well over there at Stevens Transport. And, you know, I think the challenge is a good thing to do. You know, everybody, especially with all this beef and all this drama that's been going on YouTube, man, it's been crazy. But a couple of shout-outs, I want to give a shout-out to...
Wait, you didn't say what the challenge is for.
This one is for
Yeah,
say
the
something nice
challenge
about
is
another
to say
trucker.
something nice about other YouTube truckers,
truckers,
not just another trucker. So
Yeah.
you go first, you give your shout outs, and then I'll
I
give
want to
mine.
give my shout-outs to the Grown Folks channel, OG Ricky. He's really doing his thing over there, man, and trying to bring Manly back. And, you know, I had number of mad respect for him. The guy, I think he's a real successful trucker, man. Just want to give a shout out to him. And another shout out to Beauty and the Beast, another team couple. They doing their thing over there. Go check these guys out. And let's see, and Guilty 718, that guy, man.
The realest.
He be keeping it real, man. Him and OG, I think, man, they be really keeping it real. They real honest guys. And, man, they keep it real at their channels, you know. A shout out to them. Let's see who else I want to shout out.
Yeah,
I want to
Guilty
shout out Lil
718.
Lil Dog channel too. You go check him out. He's doing things over there with his KW. And who else? It's not a lot of people I watch.
We like watching people that keep it real on their channel.
Keep it
So
real, you know.
between Guilty and the Grown Folks channel, you guys are awesome. If you guys watch this video, you guys are so awesome.
I actually just got my shirt from Guilty.
Oh
What'd you
yeah,
do with it?
I watched it. So
Yeah, I got a Respect the Truck shirt from him. It finally came in. I think it took like what, 4 or 5 days, but I finally got that shirt. And man, go check these guys out. And I'm gonna let her do her shout out.
Oh, you short about that? Because I got a lot of shout outs.
I might need to take a nap then.
No, seriously. Okay, it says
Okay,
can
let me
be
go
so
back and see what they
addictive.
be
At
saying.
YouTube can be so addictive. I would like to, since you're right there, I'm gonna put you at the top of my list. I would like to give a shout out to Fun Miss Pearl. This lady to me was everything that I expected in terms of her personality. Meeting her, she seemed like, just from me watching her YouTube channel, she seemed like the one that everybody, like the mutual friend that everybody can be around. And almost like the one that you meet at the family reunion. And so when we met her in person, we didn't get to spend a lot of time with her because we were getting ready to leave, and we had already been there for all day in a few days. But just the moments, the small moments that we spent with her, from the first encounter of me, I would think I was talking to somebody, and then I turned around and saw her, and I'm like, oh, in the conversation, there go Miss Pearl.
Another thing, I can't leave my guy, man. This be trucking. I cannot leave him out.
This be trucking.
Go check his channel out. I'm telling y'all, a lot of people be sleeping on these guys that's got the 300 and 400 subscribers. They have a lot of knowledge and they know what they're talking about. I met up with the guy at the truck show, and he know what he talking about. So go check him out. This be trucking. He's a YouTuber.
And also shout out, so Miss Pearl, you are the bomb girl. Shout out to That Awesome Trucker. We met, check out their channel too. We met her and her husband, or her husband and her, at the truck stop. And at the time, I was trying to not breastfeed, I'm sorry. I was trying to feed my baby, and they were very patient with us. They waited for me to get done feeding her, and we just talked it over. We took photos, so it's almost like we doing a truck show recap. But anyways, they're just at the top of my head for the shout out. So shout out to her, her husband and her. I know when I saw her, the first thing that when I noticed, I was like, girl, you got some beautiful hair. If y'all ever meet her in person, y'all gonna see what I'm talking about. That stuff is like really beautiful.
Yeah, if you have 40 shades and this be trucking, they husband and wife.
Right. Yeah. It says okay, who else? I would like to give a shout out to, there's a female, this girl impressed the heck out of me, and that is hard to do. Her name is J Rich. She's a female out there in the freaking oil field right now, and when I saw her videos, let me tell you, the first video I saw threw me completely back, because the video started and the first thing you saw was, I'm like, okay, here's another oil field person. It was a video of a person wearing a full mask bodysuit, and out of nowhere, she just took off her mask and opened her suit up, and all I saw was boobs. I was like, what the? That's a female. And I was so surprised. And from there, I've been kind of like watching her videos back to back. So shout out to her. I like how she keeps it real and shows us what it's really like to be out there in the oil field, and she's dropping the real numbers based on her experience. So I love that about her channel. Who else? Shout out to, is it Nick and Carla? Two female drivers. They team drive together. We watch their videos. They're very smart. They're very they're about their business. It says, yeah, check out King DRodge channel to learn about if you guys want to participate in this challenge. We're gonna be mentioning some of you guys in a minute. Matter of fact, since Stack Bundle, since you are asking about this challenge, we challenge you to say something nice about a YouTube trucker.
And we challenge OG Ricky, the grown folks channel.
Oh Lord.
To say something nice about a YouTube trucker.
Oh Lord. All right, deuces. Catch you later. So Jason just dropped it. He's challenging OG Ricky. Guilty 718. He already did his challenge. I'm trying to think. Can I think of any more females? The people that's coming to the top of my head are the people that I met at the truck show. Who else? What female? Do you have a female that you want to shout out?
No, I mean, I watch Dollface Trucking. I watch her channel too, Dollface
Who
Trucking.
else? So shout out to Dollface Trucking.
And
what is Stack Bundles talking about? Are you hold on? You supposed to be reading these comments. Hold on. Top chat, all messages are visible. Okay, here we go. Thank you for my hair, 40 shades. Okay. Yes, what 2J, check out there. Okay, I'm backing up, y'all. who I don't mess with YouTubers. Well, we still gonna challenge you, dude. We still gonna challenge you. Jay Rich is a cute, sexy female trucker. Hook me up. Hey, I don't have those kind of connects.
Right.
And
We just ain't
yeah,
the hook
this
up
is
challenge.
not the truckersmeet.com. But anyways, what else? What else? What else? That's pretty much it. He shouted out. He already shouted out Beauty and the Beast. They were on my list as well.
Yeah, man.
Um, I can't think of anybody. Do you guys have anyone that you guys want me to say something nice about? And I'll tell you if I watch their videos, honestly, and I will. Um, I'll help you get some money, homie.
Ghost. Shout out
Oh
to
yes,
Ghost.
how can we
We
forget
can't
him?
forget Ghost.
How can we forget Ghost? Okay, if you guys don't know his nickname,
Hoggin'.
his name, his trucking company is Still Hoggin' Trans. He is I consider him young. He's a young trucker. His YouTube channel, he has his own authority. He drops jewels all the time. So if you guys are not tuned into his channel, you guys may want to check him out, because that is like your opportunity to get first. But check out Still Hogging Ghost, David Robinson. He's an awesome person.
And shout out to SoCal.
And shout out to our Cali Connect SoCal.
SoCal.
If you guys have questions, if you are in a process of buying a truck and you want to know the best route to go, then SoCal is the
Man,
person
he's
for
the man to
you.
go to.
Listen to him.
If you listen to him, he will the guy will wake your eyes up to a lot of things in this trucking industry. If you listen to him and follow him the route that he's teaching you. Here's the thing. We all about positive over here. We're not about negative. It's so many. I'm just gonna be flat out honest. It's a lot of it's some YouTuber channels on here that's freaking depressing to watch because of what they go through. They bring other truck drivers down because of what they going through and what they happening, and things like that. I stay away from the negative. I don't want to hear nothing negative. I want to hear all positive.
Right.
I mean, everybody should be on a positive level, man. It's just, man, it's crazy.
Well, to say that he's probably referring, because somebody did the DRodge challenge, and you guys will know exactly who we're referring to. But somebody did the DRodge challenge yesterday and almost screwed up the whole vibe. It really did. It was like, I honestly think they tried to flip it and take credit for it, and they almost screwed up the whole vibe. But we decided, we almost didn't do it, but we're like, you know what, we're just gonna smooth right on through it, and we're gonna still do the challenge because we feel like it's people out there, other YouTubers that you guys should check out. There's another guy in the oil field as well, but I forgot his name, so I won't mention him. Fun Miss Pearl said, I know exactly who you're talking about. Yeah, it just kind of like killed. You know how when stuff kills your vibe? I was like,
it was so depressing.
It was like, what the heck?
So depressing.
Dude.
Like, man.
Exactly. No, who said Golden Child? Wait, did Golden Child do the DRodge challenge?
No,
I'm not. If he didn't, I'm not talking about him.
No,
if that's who you're, no, we're not talking about him.
But it definitely was Golden
it was
Child.
it was almost like they tried to take credit for it. Like, no, it's not your challenge. Let them have it. Let them have it.
I'm gonna tell me a little story.
Oh, you talking about Golden Child in the oil field? This guy is Golden. No, I know who Golden Child is.
You talking about Chase Andrew Jackson?
No, it's a guy. No, he's new. He has braces, and I think he has gray eyes. If you guys know who I'm talking about, then shout it out. But he has braces and he has gray eyes. If you guys, I think he has like 3,000, 4,000 subscribers. Right. Kelly Trailer, she said thank you. Yeah, she looked just like her daddy. We got 52 people in here. Y'all hit the thumbs up button. This girl is trying to, I gotta watch her because sometimes she likes to pull people's shirt down. So we about to close this up because we don't need no exposure in here. Let's see. Oh, by the way, it says, hey, we just got our and DOT. Now, what's the next step? Ooh, it's a lot of next steps. Get you to the load board. Get your you got your equipment, your
So they
trailer
had it
equipment.
authority
They got their
activated,
MC. Yeah,
insurance,
make sure once if
equipment,
it's activated, then
alcohol
you
and
need to
drug
get
programs. It's a lot of
get your.
stuff you have to
It's a
have.
lot of stuff.
OIDA can't help you with a lot of that stuff. If you give OIDA a call, they can help you with a lot of that.
Right. Another company, since you just asked that question, for as far as compliance for your DOT and MC, there's a company called Foley Carrier
Who
Services.
met me at the truck show, wasn't it?
You can I'm not sure, but
was
this
one of them met
company
at the
I'm
truck show.
familiar with, but it's called Foley Carrier Services, and they will help you get in compliance and get ready for your first DOT safety audit. So if you guys, that's another thing. Write that down. That's what I'm
It's so much
interested in,
stuff
how
that it's
to
so
work
many
the load
videos.
board.
It's so many videos that we have to do. Like
Yeah, we have to do a million
it's a
videos.
lot. It's a lot of information that we know. We can't put all of them in one video. It's like information about toll road. That's why I say when you go to these truck shows, learn and network with people. It's a lot of stuff that we learn and a lot of stuff that it's actually
Yeah,
helping us. We
forget
done
it.
got set up already. So you know,
Oh, a plug. Well, this ain't even a plug. It may be a plug for you, but it was a plug. It may not be for you, but it was for me. See, let me watch your hand, girl. We were looking because the company that we're with right now, everything is great, but the only thing is they don't have the Easy Pass set up. So when we went to the truck stop, the Easy Pass for the tolls and as well as for the way station bypass. So when we went to the truck stop, we came across the Best Pass company, and they
Truck show.
yeah,
Truck stop.
yeah, the truck show. If I keep saying truck stop, y'all know what I mean. But it's called Best Pass, which y'all should be familiar with it because most trucking companies have it. But we got information on them, and I'm going to be doing a video later telling you guys about that. If you're an owner-operator and you have your own authority, or you work for a company that allows you to get your freight off the load board, but they don't offer the Easy Pass system, then I'm going to be breaking down the Best Pass system so that you guys can have that covered, because you guys know how we like to be able to smoothly go across those scales and not have to stop at the way station for sure, and go across those tolls to save time. But that's a later video. It's a lot of information. If you don't go to the truck show to meet people, you definitely need to go there for the information. If you are trying to build a business and you went there and you didn't get any information, I mean, I went aisle by aisle like I had a goodie bag picking up information. So also at the truck show, and I said it in another video, they were teaching you. DAT load board was there, JB Hunt 360 was there. They were teaching you how to operate and maneuver around the load board. So that's a reason to go to the truck stop. Where is you going? Oh, just fixing your setup. Y'all, I done took
gotta
all
get
his
some sleep.
pillows. Oh yeah, we got he has to get out of here around 3 o'clock in the morning. Think about going into trucking. I've been on my job for 22 years, load flatbed. You load flatbed and van. That's similar to my brother. He just recently got his CDL license. He just exited the video. But he recently got his CDL license, but most of his time he spent he was a high-low driver loading the trucks for Chrysler. Yeah, come on over. Also, I would like to say we appreciate all of you guys' support. We're almost at 8,000 subscribers on YouTube, and in our group we're almost at 800 members. So we appreciate all of the support in our business platform page. That page, if you guys don't know what it is at Highway Divas LLC on Facebook. So make sure if you like information from us or watching our videos, go into that video and join. And I'm trying to keep up with the conversations, and thank you guys for all of your support, and we look forward to continuing to be able to provide you information. What what else do we want to talk about? Oh, let me give you guys an experience. Let me give you guys an update with what happened. My driver, one of my owner operators, wanted me to tell you guys this. He's like, go tell it on the mountaintop, Sunshine. Go tell them, give them an update. So I have an owner operator. I told you guys about them in the last video. And well, about him, this particular driver, his last company, his truck is paid in full. Now keep that in mind. His truck is paid in full. It's not the guy who I did the settlement videos on. His truck is paid in full, and the last company that he worked with for a long time, he said he never made over $1,500. He couldn't make over $1,500. And so this week of him being able to dispatch himself, he just got launched out this past week or whatever. This was his first pay week. I told him that he didn't do a good job in terms of dispatching himself, and but I taught him, just showing him, taking him over the load board, and he booked his first 2 loads. He brought in a revenue of about $3,400, and his take-home pay was $2,500. Now let me tell you, I was feeling very like sad, like, oh my goodness, you should have, you know, I wanted you to be able to get your freight off of the load board and everything, but I felt like I was telling him, like, you can't just jump on the first thing smoking. But when I talked to him, he was like, Sunshine, he was like, my family is happy. He said, I know you can dispatch me or help me out next week, but he's like, as far as this week, he said, my family is happy. I was able to take home $2,500, and he has been working with the other company for over a year, and he has not even taken home anything over $1,500. So he told me, I said, you know, he was like, Sunshine, tell your, next time you do your video, tell your audience that I'm happy and I made this. And I'm like, but that's not considered a high pay in trucking. But he said, just tell them anyway. And he said, make sure when you describe me, you tell them to call me the lightweight hauler. So to the lightweight hauler, I am so happy that we are able to bring you over here to the raw side, where you are able to negotiate your own freight and be the boss that most companies try and offer you to be. So he's happy, I'm happy. But I did tell him, like, hey, I understand you happy, but I know you can do better than this, so we're gonna get you there. So that's one of the things that we've been doing. We've been training people on how to maneuver around the load boards, how to study the freight trends, how to negotiate their own freight and stuff like that. Greetings, y'all look great. I just departed JB Hunt Flatbed. That was crazy. I don't have a truck and I'm a Jersey guy. How could you help me? Boom. LOL. And before I answer that question, let me see. Shout out currently in West Virginia, MTPNYC. Truckers Knowledge Show he answering the questions. Hi, Alex Express. It reminds me of AliExpress, like the hair company, the place you get all the wigs from. Life with I think I pronounced your name right today. But anyways, back to Blessed Tone. The first thing you have to do, if you would like for us to assist you, you have to stack your money and you have to get a truck. So that's how we get a lot of, you can stack your money, get a truck, or you can work for an owner operator. One of the easiest routes to getting you a truck is working for an owner operator. And that's another way to learn the business side of it, because owner operators have no choice but to train you on how to manage their business, because they have a higher risk of failing, so they want to make sure that you succeed, and they're going to pay you the most.
Mega carriers going to be running around with their lease truck.
Be on the board soon. Just had a couple of hang-ups. I'm trying to watch this girl, y'all. She trying to pull my head. No, turn down. Grab her. Get her. Lord.
Come on. Don't you be fighting. Come on.
Lord. I feel violated over here.
We're gonna watch them from
but
outside.
Anyways, Jason's reading y'all comments and everything. Do you guys have any questions while we're here? We just wanted to do a motivational Saturday, answer some of your questions, and just talk positive and let you guys know that we have been watching a lot of your videos. Hey, I just got a loan for 28K. I know that's not enough for a truck. Any advice? Well, were you in the group? It says, listen, all this is good, but just trucking won't get you here. You go into business for yourself to invest in something else. I've been saying this for years. Invest Harlem. Okay, we're gonna answer that question. Answer anymore? We're gonna answer the question about the 28K.
Tell him to go to Lone Mountain. He can get a decent truck or Freightliner under 500,000 miles, under 400,000 miles. Put $5,000 down for a Freightliner, and he already got money for his maintenance account. Lease on to a company. All he gotta do is go to Lone Mountain, fill out the application. They should approve him with no problems.
Okay, so hopefully you guys heard that, and that's pretty much. A lot of people have different things. I hate telling people what to do with their money, but if that was in my hands, if I had the 28K, then what I would have done is the same thing that we did. Go to a truck leasing company, whether it's Lone Mountain or another company, and put a down payment on a truck and use the rest of that money that you do not spend as a maintenance reserve, so that if anything happens with your truck, you have operating capital. That's one of the things that I preach on the most. You actually have enough money. You're actually doing better than most people. You have enough money to go get your truck, get your plates. You even have your insurance money, but some companies, why pay that? Why not leave that in the reserve towards the maintenance? You have enough operating capital. If you get a decent, like a Freightliner, now if you blow all of it trying to get a different truck, then that's you. But if you get a Freightliner, because that truck is pretty cheap, you can get approved
in 2 days and have a truck next week and be working with a company.
Right. It says the 28K will hit my business account in 5 days. If you want a critical breakdown of what you should do, Mr. Crypto Diving, then email me at sunshine@highwaydivas.com, and I will, since all of this is so urgent, because it seems like it's urgent, because once you take a loan out, you have to that date and time stamp is on there, so you need to get in contact with me ASAP.
Eugene Osborne saying LRM $5,000 to $8,000 down.
Right. Also, I have a list
on YouTube lately. All LRM is not a good place to go.
Well,
get a truck.
I have a list. Jason said it's not a good place to get a truck, Eugene. Based on what other YouTubers have been experiencing. But if you would like a list, I have a list with 8 companies. Yeah, check out our videos on Lone Mountain, and besides that, I will email you I have a list of 8 companies similar to with Lone Mountain, LRM, all of them on there, so I'll email that to you. It says somebody asked another question. Crypto futures, do you know anything about port owner pay? I did a little bit of research on that, and I actually had a guy call me yesterday or so, and he actually works the ports, and he's getting ready to come on board over here. He makes about him personally, he makes about $2,500 to $3,000 a week, but that's based on him, so I can't promise that to you, but that's what he was saying. So that's pretty much my answer to that question. I will do that. I currently work for a company I can sign on to now. Thanks, guys. Robert Wallace. Prime is a great start company. It's a good company all around. That's what Jay just said. Any info on pre-pass or easy pass? I just said I was going to do a video about that if you are for owner operators, because a lot of us don't have that. So I'm going to be doing a video of what we are signing up for and why. So I'll probably drop that video this week, since that's an easy description. It says go to Yonkers, walk in, easy pass, and get set up as well. So we're looking into that. Depending on the port, it could be a smooth walk in the park or it could be a nightmare. Yeah, like I'm from Detroit, as you guys know that. And when I went to the port, I talked to different people. They were pulling freight out of Chicago, the major areas, running it from Chicago to Detroit
And you do a lot of
and
sitting.
back. It's a lot of sitting, and some people may say, "Oh, I run haul distance or regional." Everybody will tell you that they make a different amount, so I never look further into it from there. But that was my research. But I just so happened to speak with somebody yesterday that is from Atlanta that runs some port somewhere, and that's how much they were making. And they did tell me it wasn't consistent, so they said on a good day they made 2500 a week on a good week, and then on some weeks it wasn't consistent. So that's their experience. um what else? Jay, you was the one that wanted to do speak your positive message. Now he didn't abandon the video.
No, I ain't mad at the
um
video.
I'm rarely up north. I'm
It's just
live
basically
south
just
now.
don't let people what somebody else going through bring you down, man.
Right.
It was this company, they're Christian based, they're a Christian based company. Started in 2005. He had 10 trucks. He would go up to 10 trucks. He would go down in 5. He would go down in 1 truck. He got on his knees and asked God, if you would bless this company, we'll run it the way you want us to run it. Today, him and his wife have over 200 and something trucks. And they go out in ministry and build ministry and give. So the motivation is you. The only person standing where your success is you. You can't do nothing but move forward. You got a $5,000 breakdown, okay? It could have been worse. You could have had to put a $30,000 engine in it. You got to go put a $1,500 clutch in your truck. It could have been worse. You could have had to get rid of the truck. Every situation that you go through in your truck, and you need to be thankful for it, because it always could have been worse than what you're going through right now.
Right.
And nothing's gonna last forever. The storm is never gonna last forever. It will blow over. But you can't down other truckers and say other truckers are lying.
Somebody said preach.
And down other truckers and saying other truckers are liars and this, because they're not going through what you are going through.
Right. Another
Understand
thing.
your understand. Here's the thing. Understand your blessing. And I'm gonna say this. Maybe this person need to hear, or maybe this person don't. A YouTuber got on Facebook. Got on YouTube and did a live feed saying he wasn't gonna lead a company. Had a $3,000 bill. His company boss called him up and told him, "Hey, it was messed up before. We're gonna pay $3,000 bill." That's your blessing. That's your blessing. You don't praise that company, you praise God. That's your blessing right there. But then when you deny God and then don't want to hear about Jesus, and then it's okay, this young man's still gonna deny me and not give me my praise. I got something else for him. Be mindful. You have to be mindful of those things, man. You really do. You're not gonna be successful without God. I don't care what you say. It was one dude, she even has a story on that when the guy said God didn't have nothing to do with this, and then the guy ended up losing his trucks.
When I'll share this story with you guys, just so you guys know, and don't get it twisted. We put the reason why I say all the time when we have good days, we always tell you guys glory to God. So we definitely put God in everything that we do and in our business.
Even on bad
but
days,
even on bad days,
it could have been worse.
that's what help us get through those moments. And even when the times when we are down, and I'm a strong believer, even though we do come to YouTube and we put a lot of stuff on YouTube, we expose you guys to our lifestyle. Everything is not meant to, every single thing that you go through in life is not meant for the camera, the lights, camera, and action. You got to learn how to find balance between the YouTube world and your family world. Like, say for instance, today was Jay's birthday. You guys didn't get that because sometimes you got to learn how to freeze and put the camera to the side and enjoy the people around you that you love and care about. So I know that has nothing to do with this side, but in terms of that, I also tell people all the time, even when we have down days, because we do have a group where we motivate other people. A lot of times we may be down and somebody may be doing good. You got to learn how to praise people during your praise people during their promotions, even when you aren't receiving any at the time. Some people don't know how to do that. They praise only when things are, and then some people are so, I don't know how to describe this, but I cannot stand when people do this, especially when drivers do this. Like, say for instance, I had my authority right before, and sorry if I'm not reading you guys. I see a lot of
I
happy
see. I'm helping
birthdays,
a
so
lot of them out.
Jason's gonna be responding to you guys while I'm talking. Um, but dang, I just got a brain freeze. Brain fart. But anyways, I was talking about praising during a performance or whatever. And when you have down days or whatever, it'll register me. I'm so sorry. I just had a brain fart. Oh my goodness. Anyways, what was I gonna say? Okay, until I come back to that, let me tell you. Let me go back. Let me go back to God. Just take it back to God.
But see,
I was
what people don't understand is like we don't like to see no trucker down on his luck, regardless.
right.
Even when truckers, even when they get mad and say look slick stuff in their YouTube videos, still praying for them that they get
That's
out.
what I was gonna.
Still
Okay,
praying.
so that's okay. It came back. Okay, what I cannot stand to see when other truckers do is when they, like, I had my authority and there were issues in my experience. There were trial and error moments where some of the reasons why I had to shut it down was not due to compliance, because if you guys know me and how I do, I am a compliance nut, safety and compliance nut. But I had a lot of equipment failure because I was purchasing and investing my money into older equipment. But if somebody came to me today and said, hey, Sunshine, I'm thinking about getting my own authority and this and this and this, and what should I do? I'm not going to tell that person, oh, you shouldn't do that because you're going to fail, or, oh, like negative, and say, well, it's not going to work for you just because it didn't work for me. Because at the moment of my experience, you may go through a completely different experience. The same way of people look at our successes and they say, Sunshine, how did you do that? And they expect you to give them a whole book. And I tell people, I can give you every little bitty thing that I did, but it may not work out the same for you. You know, you can't, everybody experience is different. But one of the things that I don't like is when someone says this is not gonna work because, or they have that one way mind where whatever they fail at in life, nobody else can overcome those obstacles that they failed at. So I don't like that, and I hate when they pass that information down to other
Everyone
truckers
was born with a
because
gift. Nobody was
yeah,
born without a gift. Some truckers' gift is on YouTube creating content. That's your gift. Some truckers' gift is giving. I mean,
right.
some people gift is a motivational speaker.
Right. Some people can
it's your
teach
gift.
you
You're
backing
not born without
skills.
a
You know,
gift. You
that's
thank
one of
God
the
for
things,
that.
like you, and we don't know everything. I say that a lot. A lot of
We
people
don't.
say we don't know everything. We learn a lot of stuff from other truckers in our group. I learned stuff from younger truckers because people come from different backgrounds. You got people who were mechanics. They know how to work on a truck. So you don't know everything. So the key is to listen to everybody and expect something out of everybody without looking at it like, oh, I'm on top of the world, and I know
You
everything.
got some folks that can't read blueprint but can build a house. That's a God-given
Exactly.
gift. That's a talent. That's a gift.
Somebody said you better minister to this community. Love this encouragement. Happy birthday, Jason. That's
Crypto
awesome.
diving, can you get the low? He said, can you get the low board without having authority? You have to have insurance.
For the
or if
DAT
your company,
low
or if
board,
your company gives you
yeah.
access to use their insurance. Or if
DAT
you have a
won't
friend
let
that's
you.
got their own authority, they can, give you the login or whatever.
DAT, for one, they will not let you have it without your insurance being active. That insurance is basically the authority. So if you don't have the insurance, you just have the numbers. If you with the insurance, you have the authority.
Okay.
So they'll give you access to the load board. But there are plenty of free load boards to get you started until you get the DAT.
Coyote,
You got
JB Hunt,
Coyote Go, you got JB Hunt 360, you got
Landstar,
Landstar,
Night,
Night.
Transportation. It's so many. I got a whole list of them.
We have a list, and I'm gonna put together a free load board list, and I'll even put that up in my package where I can email that out to you guys, because I write them down daily. Every time I come across a freight opportunity or a plug, which most of you guys call, I take notes and I drop them so that I can share them with you.
So he was drive 15 years and still can learn.
Right.
We can learn from each other. No matter your age, it don't matter how long you've been in the game.
Right.
We can learn from each other.
And yeah, because people have different experiences. Like my experience, for starters, is I know a lot of times I have not been driving for as long as some of you guys, but how I got into the trucking industry was a blessing for me. I was able to be around the older cats that were already been in the business since 1987, you know, so that's a long time. So I had over 30 years of wisdom and information on the trucking industry passed down to me. And if you guys know how I am, I suck in information like a sponge. So me being around all those different people with over 30 years of trucking experience, I was learning in a short distance. So it was a blessing for me to be able to take that information from them, for them to even do it. A lot of times nowadays, older truckers don't like sharing information to these young people. But if you are willing to listen and listen to learn something, because some people listen and they just listening and it's going in one ear and out the other. But if you listening to learn and you show that older person or that person that you respect the fact that they're sharing something, talking to you, then they will drop the jewels on you, and they will try and teach you.
Don't give your input.
Right.
Be quiet. Listen.
Yeah, because I talk a lot, and sometimes I tend to cut people off. But I guarantee you, when I'm talking to an old cat, or if I'm talking to anybody that knows something and I'm learning, I have to force myself to shut up so that I can listen to them. It says you can download apps on your phone about the load boards. Yeah. Somebody keeps saying TB, hi, Trucker Brown. What is going on?
His video was ideological. I ain't throwing no shots or saying nobody ain't throwing no shots at nobody. This ain't no beef video.
Right.
This is a wake people up video.
Yeah,
man.
it's to wake you guys up and say, hey, it's a lot of people. You got to be careful, because it's a lot of people that watch your videos. You got little kids that are aspiring to be truck drivers. You have women that been telling themselves that they couldn't be a truck driver forever. I have a lady right now, two ladies over in their mid 50s, and they're just now registering into class. So you got to be careful the information that you share with people, and that's one of the reasons why we like to stay on a positive note, because most of the time when you get out here in this trucking world, you're gonna learn the basics of what we go through on a daily basis anyway. But you can't be negative all the time. You can't be negative. And it's not even sometimes people think, oh, if you're not sharing every day-to-day or whatever, then that's considered fake. No, it's not considered fake.
We live in a society now. Everybody want to dibble and dabble in your business, what's going on with your personal life and what you do. Keep update everything when they don't have to know all that. How many times you see Swift, or how many times you see other mega carriers getting on YouTube pulling out the violin?
The mega carriers don't do that. Okay, so one thing that I tell you guys all the time is think like the bigger companies, right? So that's on every level. You have to think like them in terms of how you market yourself. If it's just you and you're one trucker, you are your marketing division. So you have to think, who am I what kind of information am I exposing to the community about my business, about my trucking business? So therefore, if you look at the larger companies like Swift and all of them, do you hear them putting on billboards and commercials saying we had 100 20,000 or 10,000 trucks break down, or
Right.
this is how much we spent on maintenance. You don't see the bigger companies yelling, screaming from the mountaintops all of their failures, because if they did, they would lose a lot of business. They
A
would
lot of
lose a
drivers.
whole lot of drivers and a lot of business,
First thing
because
drivers gonna
nobody
say, oh,
wants
they
to
can't
go
keep their
to
truck fixed.
yeah,
I'm not gonna
nobody
go work
wants
for
to
them.
go to a company or be around people that are failing. So if you are a trucker right now and you are running a business and you look forward to becoming a fleet or a multi-millionaire, who knows what your
But we're not
visions are.
saying that you
Yeah.
can't update people
Yeah,
on YouTube.
it's okay
like,
to update
you
people,
know,
but
update people.
it's a time you can't.
But
Don't update
It's a
every
difference between
little bitty
updated.
thing.
It's a difference between updated and pulling out the violin.
Right.
That's a difference.
And this is not to throw shots. It's
At
because
nobody.
we are personally concerned about future drivers that are getting out here in the YouTube world or in the trucking world. If you get your truck and you're getting ready to be an owner operator or whatever, do not get on YouTube. Do not get on
Everybody's
YouTube
teaching
and
everybody
tell.
about business credit, but ain't nobody teaching everybody on where to put your money at for your retirement.
Right.
And mutual stock funds and build money where you'll have millions in 15 to 20 years. It's so much information.
Yeah, and
I know.
everybody, speaking of that, a lot of people are showboating and showing you what they're doing and everything, in terms of like showing you, oh, this is me today. Hi, the YouTube or sunshine, and today I'm at the hotel. I just spent this much money and today I'm over here. You won't see us doing that. And it's not to, if other people are doing that, then that's on them. How they spend their money is that. But we want we want to show you guys what we are doing or attempting to do, because we don't know how our future is going to go. We don't know if we're going to succeed or fail, but we know that we are trying our best, and we're trying our best. We're trying. But one of the things that we won't be showing you guys is we won't be showing you guys dumb stuff. Like, I can't describe it. We won't be showing you guys dumb stuff. Like, let me tell you something. Let me keep it real with y'all. If we have a breakdown as an owner operator, let me tell you this. If we have a breakdown as an owner operator, the last thing that we're going to do, I am a very cheap person. The last thing that we are going to do is go spend high dollar money for a hotel. Trust me, it's not going to be. When Jason just had his recent breakdown where our starter went out and we had to get that fixed. Although we're not pressing for cash, or money, that does not mean that you should go and get a fancy hotel just because you have a breakdown, because this is business. At the end of the day, every little penny counts, and we just happen to be cheap, so we're not going to be doing
that dude
that.
said, "Mr. Want you 901." Ain't nobody throwing shots.
We're not
And one
throwing
thing
shots.
we won't do, if somebody tag whoever they tag in the video, we ain't gonna go back and forth.
Exactly,
Most
because
videos
people
don't
have
do
thrown
that.
people have thrown a million shots
million
at us,
shots at
and
us.
we
We
just
don't go back
didn't
and forth.
respond. But we are telling you guys this because some of the stuff that people are doing out there and showing you guys, making it seem like, oh, it's nothing.
Robert
It's-
Wallace. That's where I get my information from. The
Exactly.
Dave Ramsey show.
Right,
Y'all
we
keep
listen
listening to these people that's keeping y'all in debt.
to the David Ramsey show. We tune into that. If you guys know how we're living, a lot of people tell me or tell us all the time, like, hey, if y'all got this much going on, we hear everything, or people bring it to us. They say, if y'all got this going on, then how come you living in an apartment? Well, how come you doing this? Or how come you driving your hoopty that you like to call it, or whatever? It's because we have a plan, and people, I am not about to I guess
Be in debt.
yes, be in
Trying
debt
to
and
impress
put
somebody
myself
that you
in debt
don't
to
like.
impress you guys when I have a life plan. We have goals for next year. We have a lot of stuff that we don't update you guys on. But yes, we tune into Dave Ramsey. We're young for one, so we have
Man,
goals, we have a family.
If I would have known what I knew at 20 or 18 years old and I'm 29, if he was teaching that, well, he was teaching it, but if I would have ran across him then, now, I'd probably be 500,000 or a millionaire by now.
Right.
Because of where I would have put my money at. I could have been a millionaire at 30 years old, 29, 30 years old, if I would have known that, what I knew now, 10 years ago.
So
The
that's
dude
a
was
plug
teaching.
that we never dropped. The
Never
fact that
dropped.
if you guys don't know who David Ramsey or Dave Ramsey is,
I'm
then
gonna
you
show. I
guys
got the
want to
audio book in
tune
the
in.
truck. You
We
know.
post his videos in our group. You guys want to tune into his YouTube channel. He teach you how to invest your money into retirement and mutual funds, you know. So if you guys are wondering what should you do if you're young, we preach to truckers of all ages, but if you are young and you're just now getting out here into the trucking industry, we want you to succeed, and we don't want you to get this false image of what the trucking industry is. We want you to, the best way to experience things is for yourself. Somebody can tell you a million things of what you, or people will run you crazy, and if you listen to everything that everybody say as a new trucker out in the industry. So most of the time you're gonna realize, you know, that don't be following. That's another thing. When, and I have done this myself before, followed someone from one job to the next because of what they said, and you guys probably know exactly what I'm talking about. But don't do that. Don't be following people because of information that they put out. Do the research for yourself. Call people. Are so, I don't know why people don't do research anymore, but call the people. If you want to know how to do something, the information, we're in the age of information. Even our little kids are now on tablets and learning stuff so fast. So when you want something and you really want it, you need to pick up the phone and call and figure out and ask the who, what, when, where, and why, and take notes. 3 people still in here waiting. Okay, you guys, really quickly.
They still in there?
Yes. Oh my goodness. Okay, my phone died, but I'm going to, it's already been over an hour, so I am going to end this video. So thank you guys for watching. We appreciate all you guys' support. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up on the way out, and also hit the notification bell to be instantly updated on all of our videos. Peace, love, and deuces.